Rennie in Paris is sponsored by Mercy. Your life is our life's work.
Well, there's only a couple days left of competition in the Paris Summer Olympic Games. Then the Paralympics, though, kicks off later this month. Something to look forward to.
Oh yeah, certainly, for sure. And there's a handful of local competitors looking to grab the gold in several different sports. Now, Rennie Knott caught up with one of the top players for Team USA's wheelchair rugby team. Rennie, we're expecting a spot on the podium this year, right?
Oh, I think we're going to have several spots on the podium when it comes to Team USA and representatives from the St. Louis area. Right now, I'm at the stadium as they are getting ready to run the prelims for the men's 400-meter relay. It is very loud in here, which is why I've got the finger to the ear. Coming up at the top of the hour are Brandon Miller. That's the John Burroughs grad. Will be running in the 800 meters men's race for an opportunity to move on into the semifinals. Now let's talk about the Paralympics. In just a couple of weeks, athletes will be back here in Paris to compete in those Paralympic Games. And one representative from St. Louis will not just be here to play, she will be here to make history as the first woman to ever play on the U.S. men's Paralympic rugby team.
She's determined. She's competitive.
I came from a family of competitors. All of us are athletes, sometimes maybe a bit too competitive. We really hate losing.
And Sarah Adams isn't letting multiple sclerosis,
The body's a bit temperamental at times.
slow her roll.
A lot of that's the mental game, to push myself when I don't feel like going and working out and do it anyway.
She was diagnosed with the neurological disease 10 years ago,
A lot of diagnostic testing with MRIs and spinal taps.
but the symptoms came
The first thing that I noticed was some numbness and weakness in my hand, and that was all through high school, but I had attributed it to some other things.
long before the reality set in.
I think that initial was denial, that's not what I have, or maybe even if it was, it wasn't going to change my life.
She's now in a wheelchair,
Walking got a little bit more difficult, falling a lot, which is embarrassing.
but these days, Sarah Adams not only gets around, she plays one of the toughest sports on wheels.
Can't back down. Go out there and take the hits and give the hits.
And the professor of occupational therapy plays against the men
You have to play with a little attitude.
as a member of the U.S. wheelchair rugby team.
Something to prove there and show that as a female we can still compete and compete at the elite level and compete against men.
She's making the most of her abilities while she can.
My life didn't have to be less than because I have an MS diagnosis.
Sarah Adams doesn't feel sorry for her circumstances.
Finding the appreciation and the ability to continue to do what I want to do every day, knowing that can kind of be stripped away from me at any moment.
Instead,
And this may be my only Paralympics that I get a chance to compete in.
she's looking to represent on the world stage in Paris and show others the possibilities.
Represent Team USA and have that across my chest is everything to me.
We wish Sarah all the best of luck. And as I said earlier, she won't be the only person from the St. Louis area representing their country when it comes to coming over here to Paris for the Paralympics. Amaris Vasquez will also be here. She'll be running, though, for Puerto Rico. She's a Liberty High School grad. We'll have her story coming up on Today in St. Louis at 5 a.m. Reporting live from Paris, I'm Rennie Knott. Back to you in the studio.